Hello everybody, welcome to Artfully You, and today we're going to be painting this super cute snowman. Let's go! So we're going to be using the primary colours plus black and white. If you have orange and green as well in a tube, that would be really useful, but don't worry too much if you don't have those. They'd just be kind of an added bonus if you have them. If not, we can just mix them. I'm going to switch over to my overhead camera. I'm excited to be painting. So we are going to be using blue and white to start with. So I'll wait till everybody is ready. For those people who are waiting and you already have your canvas open, if you want to just paint your canvas with a little bit of water, if you're painting on canvas, that would help spread the paint more easily. So I have my really big, gigantic tubes of paint. So to start with, you just need blue and white. And what we're going to do is we are going to decide where our snowman is going to go to start with. Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready.
I'm ready.
Savvy, are you ready? Claire, are you ready? Evangeline, are you ready? Wonderful. Okay. So we're going to get some blue. Okay. So we're going to outline where our snowman's going to go. So I want you to imagine, if you want to, your snowman's head is going to be kind of in the middle, but a little bit further down. So the easiest thing to do is to look at our hand on the canvas. And what I'm going to do is draw a circle around my hand. So I'm leaving a fair bit of space at the top. So I'm going to draw around my hand so I can make a circle. And I'm not going to close the circle off. Second draw, Dean. Okay, so I'm not going to close the circle off. I'm going to leave a little gap for his neck. And then I'm going to do the top part of the larger circle of my snowman. So I'm just sketching that out with my paintbrush first. We are going to start painting the sides. So we're going to do the top and the sides first with just pure blue paint.
Are we doing it with the same color?
Same color. So this is pure blue to start with. We may need a few layers if our blue is quite see-through. Okay, and then before it dries, without cleaning our brush, we're going to dip straight into some white paint. So if you don't have white, you can just paint the rest of it blue. And we're going to mix. Let's say we may need 2 coats. I'm going to mix around our snowman.
Could I maybe use this color?
Yeah, you'll just have a slightly blue snowman, but that's okay. But we're doing the sky first anyway, so that's a great sky color. So because I'm mixing with my sky color, I'm making the color that you have in your little paint tube there. I'm making like a light blue. So I'm mixing on the canvas my white and the blue I just put down, and I'm mixing it all together to make a nice sky blue.
What is Sleepy doing?
Okay, so we are still mixing our white and our blue together. So we already have pale blue in a tube. That's great. So this is for our sky color. It is handy if you have a hairdryer handy, because that will allow us to dry the paint as we go in
Mine is
layers.
kind of like a baby blue.
Sorry?
Mine is kind of like a baby blue.
That's nice. Lovely.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice sky. I love it.
When will the contest or whatever it's called be?
What's that, sorry?
The painting contest or something?
The painting, what, sorry?
Contest.
Oh, the painting contest, yes. So I'm going to be sending you all a workbook to do over Christmas. And you're going to send me photograph of the workbook completed. And then that's going to be entered into the contest, and you can win a set of, the winner's going to win a set of Prisma color markers, which are very, very fancy on the beam. Yeah. Okay, guys, so the next thing we're going to do is, if you have white paint, we're going to fill in our snowman. So we are going to make orange. So red is a very, very dominant color. So we only need a very small amount of it. So I'm going to take quite a lot of yellow. I'm going to find a little mixing space here. I'm going to keep it away from my blue because I don't want a green nose. And then I'm going to add in a very small amount of red. See how orange it goes straight away, even with a tiny amount of red.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to put it over here. Yeah, red is a very dominant color. See, we put too much red in, it's gone really red. I have to put more yellow in. Okay.
I'm gonna do the too much red on one side to make a shadow.
There you go. There's some orange for you.
I'm gonna do too much red on one side to make a shadow.
Okay, so the easiest way to do the little nose, is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, so we're gonna leave 2 finger spaces from the top, and I'm gonna do a triangle. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna go across. Take it down again. And then I'm going to fill this in, and I might need to do 2 layers like everything else. We'll see how it goes. There we go. So excited to be painting a snowman. This is making me feel very Christmassy. While we've got our orange out, I'm going to make a star. But I'm going to add more yellow to my orange because I want it to be a lighter star. So the snowman's got a little star on his collar here. So I'm going to make a star by doing lots of, I'm going to make 5 letter V's. So I'm going to do an upside down V or a triangle. So I'm going to do a triangle. Then I'm going to do another triangle.
Okay, did 5.
So 5 triangles I'm going to do. Then I'm going to do another triangle. Then I'm going to do 2 more triangles. A lot of triangles, hey? Then I'm going to fill in the middle. So there's my little star. We are going to do the eyes. So we are going to need a thin paintbrush and black paint. Does everybody have black paint? If you don't have black, brown would do.
Okay, I'll use. Oh, there's black.
Okay, I'm going to show you a cheat to do the eyes. Dip the blunt end of the brush in your black paint, and we can do 1, 2. There we go. So that's a little cheat. And what I do is I wipe it on my paper towel afterwards so that I don't end up. There we go. How's everybody done with their eyes? Done okay? So now I'm going to use a small paintbrush. So I'm going to use a flat paintbrush because the flat one I feel like I have more control over. And I'm going to do about 2 or 3 fingers below my eye, maybe 2 fingers below my eye. And I'm going to do a curve line. There we go. There's my nice little smile for my snowman.
Mine kind of looks creepy.
It looks creepy.
Mine looks like he got kicked.
Well, if you want to, you can make one side of the mouth a bit more open.
Mistake.
Happy accident. We can turn it into something. No such thing as mistakes, only happy accidents.
Maybe a stick went through him.
Yeah, maybe a stick. Maybe he got skewered by a stick. Maybe that's one arm coming across his body. Okay, so now we're going to draw the arms. So we're going to go up. Going to do a wavy line up on one side.
This guy's arms.
And then I'm going to do a wavy line up on the other side. And I do want these lines to be thicker at the bottom. So I'm going to make them a bit wider at the bottom. Don't forget these are sticks, and sticks tend to be a bit more, you know, they have kind of more definite bends in them, kind of jagged bends. And they also get thinner as they get further away. So I'm going to start with them quite thick. So I'm using a flat brush, so I'm kind of twisting it as I get halfway up to make it thinner. We should play Frosty the Snowman music, shouldn't we? Yeah. Okay, let's make these branches look like fingers. We can give them as many fingers as we want.
That looks weird. I'm all done.
That's okay.
Evangeline, that's really good.
Evangeline? No way! That's so professional. Wow.
Oh my gosh, how did you
Wow.
do that?
Did your mom do that for you?
No.
Wow.
That is insane.
That's crazy good.
I already did the belt.
Wow. Everybody has done great. I'm really impressed. And I managed to save my little black spots because I had a black spotted snowman.
Did you notice the tongue?
Oh, Dean's got a tongue sticking out on his. Okay, we are going to do some holly and some snowflakes and some falling snow. So we are going to need green. And does anybody know how you make green if you don't already have it? How do you make green? What colors? That's already green. Roll your sleeves up, Dean. You make green with blue and, oh, yeah, go on, Claire.
Is it blue and yellow?
Blue and yellow. Well done. 10 points to Claire.
Do that first try.
10 points to Gryffindor. Okay, so yellow and blue. That's right. So if you don't have green, you just mix. Here's some yellow and a little bit of blue. I always add a little bit at a time in case it goes too blue. So I'll add a little bit of blue. Here we go. Yeah, so that's a pretty good green. So I'm going to show you how to do holly. So I'm going to start with a curved line. So a curved line to start with. So I'm going to do another one here. I have it sticking out a little bit. So there's a curved line there. Okay, and then this is a trick. I might have to show you with a smaller brush. Okay, so this is the trick. So we're gonna do, we've got our curved lines and we're gonna go, oh, too much water. I had a little water leak on my brush. Hold on. Let's start that one again. Okay, so we're gonna do a curve up, curve down. So first of all, a curve up and a curve down. A curve up, curve down. Okay. Then we do another one. We'll do a curve up and a curve down. Like little waves, I guess. And then we'll do the other side. This time a curve down and a curve up. And then we'll do a curve down and a curve up. And we want it to look a little bit prickly. So maybe we'll make these curves a bit spiky. Make them really pointy.
Mom?
So we want it to look a little bit prickly.
Mom, I did veins.
Good job. And then Dean's already ahead of time, but we're going to do some veins. So how I do the veins is I add a little bit of white, or you can add a bit of yellow down the middle. And I'm going to make one side a little bit darker, which you don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can. I'm just adding a little bit of black to make my green a bit darker, just on the top part where it would be kind of folded a little bit and not catching the light, like that. And let's do the same on this one. So curve up, curve down, curve up, curve down. I think it might be a bit prickly for the snowman to wear holly on his collar, don't you think? Maybe because he's a snowman, he doesn't feel any pain. Curve up. Just thought of that. Maybe it's fake holly that's like really soft. Curve up, curve down. And then let's, he feels no pain.
Except for when that friend kicked his snow.
Oh, except when the friend kicked a soccer ball at his head.
Yep.
Poor snowman. Poor Frosty.
That's so fun.
Frosty the well, I've lost my head.
There's paint on your mouse.
Okay, how is everybody
job.
doing with that?
Nice job.
Oh, wow, Claire. Great job. Thanks for sharing.
Nice job.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, some holly leaves. I do want to put a few little kind of ribbons or something. So I'm going to do a few little kind of twirly whirlies, whatever you want to call them. Maybe I'll put another holly leaf here. I'm going to put one more here. A little bit of a... There we go. And I do want to put some of these twirly whirlies. Let's put some twirly whirlies, little decorations. Whimsical twirly whirlies. Amazing. Right. Now you can either do finger painting for the next bit, or you can use the end of a thicker brush. So we're going to need a little bit of red paint. So if you want to do finger painting, this is how I do berries. I use my pinky finger. I put a little bit of red paint on the end of my pinky finger. And then I'm just going to place 1, 2, 3 little berries. Let's see, do some of that. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll put some other. 1, 2, 3. So you can either use your pinky finger or you can use the end of your paintbrush. I find that works quite well.
Are those like cranberries?
Yeah, just like little holly berries. 2 more steps. We're going to make snowflakes. So, Claire, I recommend you use that really pale blue that you've got. So what I do is I smooth out the end of my brush like a pair of hair straighteners. That helps me get really thin lines. And then I make sure I only put a little tiny bit of paint on the end. Okay. And I'm going to put the snowflake that's on the end of his nose. So I'm going to start with a cross. So I'm starting with a cross. And then I'm going to put kind of diagonal lines through it. Good job, Dean. Go wash your hands. I think you're done, unless you want to put snowflakes on. Okay. And then I'm actually going to put some very tiny diagonal lines. So you have to have a really steady hand. Uh-oh, happy accident. I'm putting a few diagonal lines. Probably did this one a little bit too small. But oh well, there we go. A little bit of a snowflake. The other ones we can just do a more simplified version. So just do the cross with the diagonal lines through it. You can do them as large or as small as you want. There we go. How's everybody doing? Doing okay?
I didn't have a ton of room for the because I put my 2 fingers, but they're really skinny, so I didn't have a ton of room.
That's okay.
And I just, instead of doing the snowflakes that you did, I just did like dots.
And you know another way to do it? I'm going to show you another way to do it. That's very easy.
That's the tiny snowflake.
Oh, I love it. That's really nice. Well done, Claire.
Can I see?
So I'm going to show you another way to do snow. So we get some white paint and we make it like milk. We put a lot of water with it and then we flick it like this. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, sometimes I do that.
This is another way to do snow.
That's how I do snow.
You just flick it.
Yeah, that's how I do snow.
But I would say flick it really close to your picture so you have control over it. See? Falling snow. How cool is that?
Why can't I do that?
It's almost like you're brushing your finger with the brush. There you go. You want to have a go with this one, Dean? Yeah, I'll take this one.
No, you can use it. You can use it.
And that is our snowman done. And if you wanted, if you had any glitter, you could put a bit of glitter in the sky too.
So good, Mom. That looks so good,